Hey guys, it's me, Dax Moy from daxmoy.com. Back here today with another short message for you. This one, what is my mad rambling gonna say to you today? Look, it's a pretty simple message really, and it's this idea of moving away from, moving away from letting your smiles be dictated by a number on a tape or a set of numbers on a set of scales. Okay, see, because it's always interesting whenever I do my online challenges with people. It feels like they've invested all of their happiness in what the scales say to them today, or they've invested all of their happiness in what the measuring tape says to them today, which is a real shame because that's a really great way to go through life being really, really sad, to have your smile stolen. Okay, and I see this all the time. I mean, I've been doing this work as a coach for a very, very long time, and I see this all the time where people are letting the quality of their life be dictated by numbers on the scales or numbers on a tape. And so today, when they jump on the scales, they're down a couple of pounds, which means okay, I deserve a smile. And tomorrow, when they jump on the scales, they haven't changed, or heaven forbid, the scales have gone up in the wrong direction, which means, okay, today's going to be a crap day. I don't deserve any praise for myself. I don't deserve any enjoyment. I don't deserve the idea that kind of my life is moving in the wrong direction. And look, I mean, I guess there's no other way to put this, but what a steaming pile of horse crap. Okay, sorry, but if that's how you're living your life, if that's how you're allowing your life to pan out by the numbers on a set of scales or the numbers on a tape, you're not ever going to get to the point where you're going to be really, really happy, because all it's ever going to take any day of your life from this day forward, all it's ever going to take is for the scales or the numbers to go in the wrong direction. Now suddenly your life feels crap. Okay, that's not a great way to live, is it? I mean, admit it. It's not the best way to go about things. And I can understand where we get to this place. I can understand why so many people get to this place. We're trained into that. We're trained into that from kind of, through the social media, through the media itself. This idea that we look at a person, we think they look fantastic. If they look fantastic, I wonder what they weigh and I wonder how many inches they are. And now we start to say, well, okay, if they weigh that and I'm 20, 30, 40 pounds or more heavier than that person, wow, that means that they're so great and they're so cool and I'm so crap and everything about me is crap. Well, look, that in itself is crap. Okay, so here's what I would like you to think about. Is it nice sometimes to hit your target? Absolutely, I'm not taking that away from anyone. If you've got a target to weigh 100 and X pounds or whatever, or 200 and X pounds, then that is great. Have it as a target. Have it as a fun challenge for you to pursue. If you've got a challenge that says, hold on, I want to have X inches waist or X inches arms or chest or whatever, and have that as a challenge in itself as well. But think of them just as challenges. They shouldn't be things that have the power to steal your smiles. So many other things have the power to give you your smiles. And it's my big belief that most people are living a smileless life. And if you're living a smileless life, you're living an unhappy life. Okay, think of it this way. There are so many different areas in your life where you could be having smiles right now, today. Okay, so I'm a big believer in this idea that your life is based upon the quality of your smiles, the quality and the quantity of them. Trying to find as many smiles in the course of your day as you possibly can. Probably why I throw these inane smileys on the end of every single post I put out as well, right? But I really do believe in that. I believe that it's the amount of smiles that are present in our life that create the fantastic lives for us. At the end of days, you're not going to remember that you weighed a certain number on a scale, and you're not going to remember that I managed to live 30 years of my life with a 28-inch waist, right? Is that really going to be the thing that you remember on your deathbed? I don't think so, right? What you're going to remember are all the fantastic experiences that you have. So why not start putting the effort of your life into creating those smiles? Okay, and I think of it in several different ways, right? So imagine like your five senses, right? So sights. What are some of the sights that you see in life that most make you smile? Right? Might be a piece of art, a sunset, a walk in the forest, sitting on a beach, the sight of I don't know, the sight of really well prepared food. It could be anything, the sight of your children, right? But then think about it, how much time do we spend looking at sunsets, walking in forests, walking on beaches, looking at pieces of art? Okay? In your house, have you hung up all the very best sights that you can possibly see around you? Or is your house full of sights that you don't really want to see? Right? I love things Buddhist. I've got in every room in my house I have something Buddhist because it brings a smile to my face. Okay, that's why it's there. My screensaver, you can't see it on here. My screensaver is a Buddhist icon. Okay, it's an Om signal, and so I'm looking at things that actually make me smile. What makes me smile? What can I bring into my life from a visual perspective? What about from a touch perspective? The touch of the touch of your skin on the skin of your lover, the touch of an embrace on your children, the touch of really good clothing, the feel of really good quality foods going into your mouth, and the savoring of those foods and spices and whatever, right? So and that there are so many different ways to look at it. Sounds, the sounds of running water, the sounds of the sea lapping, the sounds for me, the sounds of my family's laughter. Okay, that always brings a smile. What brings a smile to your face? And are you doing everything in your power to create the smiles? Okay, or are you giving over the power of your life to the thing that is most guaranteed to steal your smiles? Okay, the things most guaranteed to steal your smiles are simply metrics, numbers. Okay, most of us are never ever going. You speak to a person who made it as a millionaire or even a billionaire. It's not this whole idea that one day when I make it I will. Well, it's not the numbers. It's not having X number of pounds in the bank or dollars in the bank that makes a person happy. It's the thought of what you're going to do with it once you get it. Okay, that promise, one day when I make it, I will. One day when I make it, I will. We all have that story. Do you know what? One day when I make it, I will buy that house by the beach, or I'll take more time off work, or I'll spend more time with my family, or I'll do these things, I'll do those things. Well, what is the one day I make it, I will in your life? And what is the power of that, right? And ultimately the power of that is the smiles that it's going to create for you. You're looking forward to the day when you get more smiles in your life. So why not start today? Yes, keep your tape measures, and yes, keep your scales if you really must. I would prefer to look at myself in the mirror and say, well, I think I'm looking really good today, right? Because I've been that guy too. Kind of, I thought, that's looking really good, and then I measure something, and I go, can't believe it, my arms have shrunk. I've always enjoyed having, being quite muscular and being quite big, right? And I look at myself in the mirror and go, whoa, you're looking really good today. I wrap a tape measure around my chest, around my arms, and go, right, my arms have shrunk, my chest is down a bit. And now that starts to steal my smile. Okay? Think about this. Think about this as you progress on through whatever programs, whatever goals, whatever challenges you set for yourself. Having metrics is great, it's fine, right? But don't let your smiles be stolen by your metrics. It makes no sense, and all it does is it guarantees a life of unhappiness for you. Okay? Because metrics are always changing and not always for the better. Smiles, on the other hand, are something that can be created like that. If you know exactly how you want the smiles to show up in your life, you want the smiles to show up because you've got nice art around you, you're seeing good things, you're hearing good things, you're feeling good things, you're tasting good things. Okay? If you know that that's the life that you want to create for yourself, a life full of smiles, you can work toward the life of smiles. If you put all of your emphasis into what a tape measure says or what a scale says, I've yet to meet the person, and this includes people who've been on the front cover of Men's Health and kind of female models and all this kind of stuff. I've yet to meet them that even though they've got bodies that you and I would probably die for, wow, they're amazing. I've yet to meet the person who is happy with the numbers. Okay, and they too are also letting their smiles get stolen. So look, this has been another mad rambling from me. I hope it makes some sense. And I would really, really love to hear your feedback on the idea of pursuing smiles as opposed to pursuing numbers. Okay, so please do leave me a comment. I'd love to hear that, and indeed that will put a smile on my face. Okay, so you take care. It's been another mad rambling with me, Dax Moy. Speak to you again really soon. Take care.